Well, now I'm talking to Roberto Aiello of Itron. Roberto, can you tell us a little bit about the new and exciting IoT developments in energy and water?
Yeah, we're transforming our technology from what used to be a proprietary network and proprietary systems to open, standard, and more IoT technologies. Mm-hmm. For example, we have an IPv6 network now, which is both RF and power line. Right. And that allows us to have a better communication and to reach all our nodes more reliably. We also have a 20 years lifetime battery power devices also on IPv6 nodes. And on the power network, we have the ability to do local intelligence. So we put more computing power locally so we can do edge computing. Right. And we can have better response for some applications and reduce the traffic on the network. And we also allow people to customers to write application locally on the nodes. And so we call all this bundle of technology Itron Riva, right, and which is the new technology we use. I think this is going to allow better performance for our customers, and also the ability to work better with other partners, given that all the various components are standard.
And is Riva something that's available to customers today?
Yeah, it is. We've already been shipping it.
Mm-hmm.
We're already seeing improvements, for example, in high rises, right, or in Asia where it's hard to use RF in some nodes. Like for example, going from the basement to the third floor, and it's easier to do with power line. And then we can hop from building to building with RF. And we're seeing better improvements. Also interesting, writing application locally instead of taking all the data to the cloud.
And how can these applications be expanded outside the industry?
We are working on many adjacent markets, but the trick is not so much what we could do, but how to do it.
Right.
So we decided to create a development community around Itron Riva, which is in itronriva.com, okay, where our customers and partners can buy our platforms and they can develop application themselves. Some kind of a product crowdsourcing. And we're expecting that this is going to create new application, new products, even inside our industry, but also outside the industry.
So is this an actual ambition for Itron to grow into new markets?
Yeah, it is. I mean, in fact, we've already been expanding smart cities, which is definitely adjacent, but there are applications in the city that are not so much meter-centric. Right. And that's also where we find more interesting data, because as we get more data from different sources, there are interesting business value that we can create for our customers.
And do you think the pace of IoT development is fast enough, or do we need to accelerate that pace?
Well, sometimes it feels like it's too fast, but I think we need to accelerate. And because the whole world is moving faster, technology is changing exponentially, and we need to move faster to compete. Actually, in order to do that, we create a new organization called Itron Idea Labs, and I'm actually managing that organization, which is designed to create new businesses for the company as fast as possible. And the idea is very much like an internal startup factory, right, where we create new businesses and then we either transfer them to the business units, or we could spin them out, or we can license them. And this is really exciting because this is something that is definitely new to Itron. It's new to many companies. It's a different problem to solve, difficult problem to solve, but we think we know how to do it now, and so we're definitely going to give it a good try.
And you'll have the ability to help these companies maintain this rapid pace of development?
Well, that's
the idea, I guess.
Yeah, that's a trick. You know, I mean, I tell everybody that speed is the only thing they have to care about. And some project will succeed, some project will fail, but we just need to move as fast as possible.
Well, sounds like Itron is doing some very interesting stuff. Thanks very much, Roberto.
Thank you.